Welcome to BangBets Daily, brought to you by Lit757. Today is November 17th, 2023. Let's get into it.
Sweaty.
Yeah, man, yesterday was not the best, man. Boston College couldn't get it done for us. They had a chance at the end. Golden Knights just gave up a ton of goals and were up 2, and then gave up a goal with 50 seconds left to not cover. So that burned. St. Louis never stood a chance. It's just ridiculous. I don't even know why I was trying to play hockey. I thought I was onto something. I'm headed back to familiar territory where we went a clean 2-0 in the NBA. So that's what I'm gonna work with today. First game up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks traveling to Charlotte to take on the Hornets. Spread sitting at 7.5. Total sitting at 234.5. Not really expecting a highly contested matchup here. Hornets coming to this game on a 2-game skid. They're 3-7 on the season, 13th in the East. No Terry Rozier. Gordon Hayward, it's a game time decision. Brandon Miller, also a game time decision. No Cody Martin. So they're missing some pieces for sure. I mean, they're already not a great team to begin with. So, and then on the other side for Milwaukee, Dame's go. Jay Crowder is out. And Giannis is a game time decision, but they're saying he's more than likely to play. So with that being said, I do like the Bucks to win this game. The 7.5 makes me a little iffy. I'd probably water it down if I'm gonna take the spread just to be safe, but who knows? Bucks could definitely win this game by 20 plus. But I think the safest play here is gonna be the over. So I'm gonna take the over 234, and I'm gonna make that my first lock of the night. Hopefully it's no sweat. These are two teams that love to go over. Milwaukee is 7-4 on the season to the over, and Charlotte is 7-3 to the over on the season. Just some more stats that, kind of build confidence in this pick for me. You have the 7th and 9th teams in points per game right here in this matchup, 117 to 115. Then you also have the 7th and 10th highest pace in the league in this matchup. So a lot of things looking good for the the over, and that's why it's the lock. Next matchup, we got the New York Knickerbockers traveling to DC to take on those Wizards. Wizards really might be the worst team in the league. They're coming to this game at 2-9, 14th in the East on a 4-game skid. Just got done fading them last night against the Mavs, and now they have the Knicks coming to town. And, the Knicks have been rolling, man. Julius, Brunson, them boys been hooping, and RJ's been out. So they've been getting a lot more shots for They've been getting a lot more shots for Brunson and Randall with Barrett out, because, all three of them are, what's the word I'm looking for here? Allergic to passing the ball. But, yeah, with all that being said, I still really like the Knicks in this matchup. I was eyeballing the over as well, but the Knicks play some defense, and their pace isn't the fastest either. They tend to slow things down, wear teams out, and they like unders. Matter of fact, New York on the season is 4-7 to the under. To the over. Excuse me. So a lot of games going under in their matchups. I can't even talk. And then the Wizards, on the other hand, are 8-3 to the over, but that's mostly because they don't play no defense and they just run up and down the whole game. But give me the Knicks laying the 6.5. I'm gonna make that a lock too. So first two picks in this video are locks for you guys. You're welcome. Hopefully this one's sweat free, but I know the Knicks love to sell, so it would not surprise me. We got a pretty interesting Eastern Conference matchup right here, with the Sixers taking on the Hawks in Atlanta. Sixers on a 2-game skid right now. Dropped a game to the Celtics, and then they also lost to the Pacers, believe it or not. And then the Hawks on the other side, they're on a 1-game skid coming off that tough L to the Knicks. They're at home. It's a 1.5 point spread. Total sitting at 236.5. And this spread really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I really feel like the Sixers are a much better team than the Hawks. I'm assuming it's probably because we don't know what Embiid's going to do, if he's going to go or not tonight. But if Joel Embiid plays, if Maxi's playing, I'm all over the Sixers. I don't really see how the Hawks contend. Trae Young hasn't been playing his best. They just got to get some things going in Atlanta right now. Sitting at 6-5 on the season, and believe it or not, statistically, Atlanta leads in most categories in this matchup, but I don't think it'll be enough. So give me the Sixers on the money line. I'm not playing a 1.5 point, 2 point spread, whatever, so we can get burned. Just give me the money line at that point, and that's what we're gonna go with. Didn't make this pick a lock. Not that I don't like it. I just like the other ones better. All right, we got the Magic taking on the Bulls. Total sitting at 215.5. Spread sitting at 1.5. Bulls are favored at home. Very interesting matchup. I was on this matchup a couple days ago when these teams linked up, and I'm back on it again. I don't know how I feel about backing the Magic 2 games in a row. Just in general, when you got a back-to-back and you're playing the same team twice, that second game is always tricky. So I don't want to mess with the winner, but I do still feel pretty confident. I'm going right back to it. I'm taking the under in this matchup. We're going to go under 215.5. Why, you ask? Well, Chicago's 6-6 against the over on the season, and Orlando is 3-7 against the over on the season. 2 teams with a slower pace, 2 teams with a less than electrifying offense. I mean, it's got under written all over it, especially if DeMar DeRozan doesn't go. He missed the last time these 2 teams met up, and the final score was 94-96. Finished at 180 something. We cleared by like 20 points. Total was at 212 or 215 to start that game again. So I'm going right back to it. No hesitation. Give it to me. Taking the under 215.5 in this matchup with a slight nod towards the Magic winning this game, especially if DeRozan does not go tonight. But and this is another lock. I forgot to do the graphic, but this is a lock for sure. It's going to be my third lock pick of the night. Headed out west, we got the San Antonio Spurs hosting the Sacramento Kings, who have been on a pretty good run lately. What is it, on like a 2 or 3 game win streak? They got Fox back. They're getting everything together. Looking real good, man. Coming off a fresh W against the Lakers. 4 game win streak. Spurs on the other side are on a nasty skid. They're on a 6 game losing streak. Just got done getting demolished by the Thunder, and now they're back home hosting the Kings and Fox and Sabonis. And I expect Fox and Sabonis to have their way with this team. I mean, let's be honest, you guys. I was critical of Wemby pre-draft, and now that I've seen him in the league, I see little flashes of greatness. I see little flashes of what he can be, but in my opinion, man, he ain't nothing we ain't already seen. He kind of reminds me of picking up a big man on 2K. They think they can do everything. They have little flashes of greatness, and then the rest of it is just like, what are you doing? So last but not least, we got the Utah Jazz hosting the Phoenix Suns. Jazz are on a 2 game winning streak, 4-7, 11th in the Western Conference. Suns on the other side are on a 1 game streak, 5-6, 9th in the West. Spread is 5.5. Total sitting at 236.5. And let's talk about it. This Jazz team, man, I'm still kind of trying to get them figured out. I don't really know what they're gonna be yet this season. But it just seems like a lot of marketing and not a lot of defense. But looking at the matchup on paper, I mean, shoot, they're 13th in points per game, 12th highest pace, 7th best 3-ball. I'm sorry, 11th overall with the 3-ball. 1st in offensive rebound, 7th in assists. I mean, this Jazz team has been hooping as of lately. However, they're matching up with a Phoenix team who's getting healthy, getting their pieces together, who really has, championship mindset. I think we're going to start to see the Suns retrace a little bit, get back on track to where they're headed, winning some games, especially once they get those pieces back. So give me Phoenix laying a 5.5. Durant's going tonight. Booker's going tonight. Bradley Beal is already listed as out. Walker Kessler is listed as out. That's a big blow for Utah, the big man inside. So I really like the Suns here. No way marketing puts up enough to beat Devin Booker and Kevin Durant by himself. So give me Phoenix laying a 5.5. So to recap, we got the Knicks laying 6.5. That's our lock. We got the Bucks and the Hornets over 234.5. That's a lock. And we also got the Magic and the Bulls under 215.5. Also a lock. And then we got Phoenix laying 5.5 against the Jazz. That's our lock. And then for the free plays, just the mentions, 76ers on the money line, Pistons plus 8.5, and then the Kings laying 7.5. If you made it this far, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check me out on TikTok at BangBets, at Lit757. We out.